There we go. I needed to eat real quick. That was delicious.
It has begun.
Yes, it has. So, let me message some players. Ah! Oh no. I ate. That means the sneezies might commence. Oh. Dang it, I hit mute on myself. Anyways. Oh no, I ate. The sneezies might commence.
Oh no.
We will see. How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing very good.
Speaking of very good, guess what?
What?
I updated the Chosen map.
Ooh.
Let me go ahead and make a Chosen map panel. And I will put that at right below character art, so I'll stop uploading it to in character art.
That makes sense.
This is Chosen map with paths. So like main trade routes and stuff like that. It's not 100% complete, but it's pretty much there.
Yo.
Including the main trade route. The sea trade routes.
Yo.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's actually sick. I love that.
Like the entire eastern side of the continent just like not populated that much.
Will be coming. I am making some mental notes and decisions on how I'm gonna go about that, and I've already decided. I just need to map it out. But generally, that's like more war torn. So it has a little bit of a different layout, and there are paths that are no longer used, and I need to make maps for that as well. Like not maps, but paths that are a different color. So like yellow is the main trade route between the three countries. Blue obviously is the sea route, sea/river route, because there are major trade. It's the major trade lines via port.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah. I need to make a mix of routes that are no longer usable for X, Y, and Z reason. Stuff like that. And then I will also be adding routes that are no longer usable in the main region, like in the main little western side as well. So that's gonna be fun. I was writing stuff for the festival just in case we got to it today. But yeah.
It's a big if.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm talking with one of the players right now.
Well, me too.
Oh no, gotta check my DMs.
Oh no, not.
Oh boy.
Is it me?
No.
Why not? You don't like me?
I enjoy your
Yeah.
presence.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever heard that one before.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo.
I don't have the.
Hey, yo!
It's homophobic, right?
That's on my other one.
Homophobia.
What?
You heard me.
Okay, so on this session's agenda, we got to finish the second half of the day.
At least.
Not at
No.
most. If we start getting to the end of
Honestly,
the day and we're still in the middle of the session, we got to drag it out. We got to find a way to drag it out.
Honestly, that's pushing it for me. I feel like right before dinner is when we should be at the end of the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if you finish the day, it's a little bit too fast paced.
I think just let's not leave the library.
It's been 2 full sessions in the library.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where else would we go?
Oh my god.
D&D is a book game, right? It's a procedurally generated book reading game.
Oh god.
Yeah.
If we wanted to be.
And I do.
It's a collaborative storytelling game. We can collaborate to tell stories, or read stories.
We just write actual novels.
That's what these chosen do. They don't fight the Blue Witch. They just write stories.
No, our chosen in game are reading the stories that us, the players, are writing out
Oh.
of game. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Go through like the whole editorial process for them.
All very in detail and on stream.
Yeah. Then we finish this campaign. We're like, okay, that was fun. And just delete the whole file.
And then delete the
Awful.
VODs so our books will never see the light of day.
Truest form of art, Unis Honest style.
Wow, that was really fun, guys. I think we should do it again.
Do what again?
Blank face as the memories leave me.
Bold of you to assume you ever had them in the first place.
Hey, I just had a cool idea for a campaign.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, we just write books, and then our characters in the game, they read them.
Well,
They're in a library. There's a paper
Like
dragon. It's irrelevant to the
big
plot,
library.
but yeah.
I think we should call the paper dragon the bookworm. Spelled
Exactly.
Y-R. Nope, W-Y-R-M.
Yeah, exactly.
Book YRM. Book Yerm.
Bookworm.
Look, you're
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
What's up? All I heard was Tiny Crunch, and I don't think that was from
that was
Spirits
our
player.
response.
I think that was
That was our response
From-
to your what's up.
me pouring dice out.
Valid.
That's a
Hi.
hello.
And I think the last player that we're waiting on is Dendrick, but he said he will be a few minutes late.
Blasphemy.
Winton was doing work-related things. Because yeah, gotta pick up my slack. speaking of which, there's a bunch of people that have followed since last time we played. I'm very happy for all that. I don't know how many people we have now, but the group is growing, y'all. Our
Yo,
our
our
cult
coven
is
is growing.
our cult. Oh yeah, the
Oh,
coven. Well,
wow.
I prefer coven, but you know.
You have 121 followers now.
Oh shit! What? That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was like 70 something.
Are you?
Who's out here
Last
doing
time
PR?
I checked, I don't remember when that was.
What did you say?
Who?
Slug.
Oh, I said that was the last time I checked. I don't remember what like the last time I checked was. Last number I remember reading for your followers
Mm-hmm.
was 70 something.
Ah. Yeah. Total peeps are 121 peeps. What the heck? Where did you all come from?
Wow. Who's out here doing PR? Seriously.
Uh
Um, I haven't yet, but I could.
I just hang out on Twitch and people I guess are like, "Hey friend." And I'm like, "Oh, hey, hello."
Could be like, yeah, like all the other Twitch people you follow and regularly interact with. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, you're cool.
Yeah, that's probably it.
You also got raided last time we were streaming.
Mhm. Excite.
Big excite.
Big excite. Folder is red. Mark is red. I don't like how you typed hello.
Sorry.
It's
Why?
just looks too much like yellow.
Hello.
Too much emphasis on the O.
I like the way you typed it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I have a new command in chat. Or 25k is wear garb.
Wear garb.
Renaissance garb.
Ooh.
It's not comfy though, so I have it. It's very expensive.
Okay, so if everyone in chat could post how many channel points you have, you can pull it together, and when we on the festival session, make Ray wear garb.
This is a good idea.
Okay.
I have infinity amount of planchettes.
Yes. Fucking
I have
1,000.
5,694.
Okay.
I kind of wish I didn't spend all of my points on random little baby redemptions.
No, keep spending your points on little baby redemptions.
Do not save, please.
Do not
I've never
save.
spent a single point.
I spent 5,000 for Kigurumi.
You just gotta set up a wager, and everybody bets on the one side, and then one person bets on the other side, gets all of the channel points, and then cashes it in.
Yeah.
No. That's illegal. I will deny that.
Lol.
Why?
Because you gotta earn it.
We are earning it.
No,
We as a
Together.
Community effort.
community-
Our
absolutely
Party's
not.
handicap
finally
is
working
10,000.
together.
We're promoting friendship and unity and working together.
I hate
Teamwork
you
in the
all.
party.
Yeah, like we're meant to be working together. This will help us. And Twitch chat as well.
What did I just stumble into?
They're trying to make me wear Renaissance garb on stream.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, Gray
It's
has,
a channel
a
point
new-
redeem.
for
Oh, how many channel
25,000.
points?
25.
25? Ah, that's nothing.
25k.
Yeah. So we have let's see, like four, like 13,500 right now if we can pull it together. But Gray's saying no to that, which is cringe.
No pulling. No pooling. Blah, 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 blah.
Gray,
What?
you're cringe.
Banned. Just banned.
No.
That's the mod noise.
Can't ban me. I'm the mod here. Only Gray can.
I hate it.
I hate it here. But yeah. Oh, hello. We're on a pregame. I should write pregame somewhere. This is a pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Zeus is one of my IRL friends. so-
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
hello.
Hello.
So you're giving me free PR.
What? No.
Well, it's
Yes.
not free because
Well,
cuz like I said, any money made from this channel goes directly into all of the players. So if anyone needs anything, we all decide as a group what is the biggest priority to fund.
you weren't supposed to tell them this.
I can make that happen. Meteor.
Dr. Zeus is also a streamer. Just saying.
Oh, well, why don't we give him a shout out then?
I got it.
Also,
Stream.
did you notice I added a new channel in The Chosen? And
I
it
did
is
see that.
for the Chosen map. Do you like it? I worked on it today.
I was gonna say you've put some effort into it. I like. Hey, what are you doing with the crab hands?
Yeah, it's the me worky hard. Listen, don't question it. It's just that's how it works.
You know what? Whatever makes you happy.
You know what? Speaking of crab, we'll just do one of these. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Crab?
Crib.
Where's my crab?
My crab's right in front of me.
Yes, but okay, that's a frog. Where's oh, there it is.
Crab, please. Crab, scare, crab. Frighten, crab,
Dislike.
Crab.
Hee 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 hee.
Love crab.
Crap. Crab.
Crab.
Crab. Grab.
Quab.
Grab. Hand. Frighten.
Fear.
It's like one of my favorite videos on the internet.
Same.
That's just because you like crabs. Do you like to eat them?
No.
Oh, okay. It was just a question. Jesus.
There you
That was so defensive.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. We got
What
9
about
minutes.
lobster?
Lobsters are just
Lobster.
wannabe crabs. They're losers. I will happily eat a lobster.
Most crabs are wannabe crabs.
That's true, but I don't support
Lobsters
those
are just crabs that haven't gotten to crab yet.
Yes. Once they become crab, sure, I guess. I won't eat them because I'll be happy about it, but I don't support them.
Did I type that wrong? I think I typed that wrong.
I feel like
What?
lobsters are the freaks
The
that would
pin for
enjoy
the-
eating them.
Oh no, I typed it right. Okay. The pin for the silver laptop.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I thought I mixed
Takes
up.
a second. We're like,
No, I typed it correctly. I just doubted myself after I hit send. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take the link and I should post the link to the Discords I'm in. That is the smart thing to do.
Yes.
yeah, but since when have you ever been smart?
Right now, actually.
Oh shit, you're right.
Now, I had a single thought.
Oh, so the little bouncing thing hit the corner.
Yeah, basically. Tweech. I can't spell homebrew.
Homebrew.
I put homebrew. I put 2
Brew.
E's.
Homebrew.
Brew.
Brew.
Oh. Ta-da. Do. Kabushki. Is it? Ah, my face twitched. Let's go to. I forget how to do many things in life.
Fair.
Ah, whack.
Oh, fuck. I didn't. We were gonna do 2 truths and a lie, and was like, oh, fuck. I didn't think of anything, and I was told I could do it over the week, and then I just never thought about it. Completely forgot.
Oops.
And you had 2 weeks.
Yep. Damn.
Guess what? Now you got 5.5 minutes.
Yep, literally 5.5 minutes.
Good luck.
Oh my god, my family being so loud. Like, calm down. Babushki. Okay, there you go. I posted all my stuffs all around because I think it's better to send out the promos right now that we're almost done with pregame and like letting people settle in. Now, question, do you guys want to start the recap with like 3 minutes left on the timer? Or do you want to wait until game time to start the recap?
Yes. Final answer.
What do you want to do?
Me? It doesn't matter to me either way.
You're the DM.
It's
It is kind of your call at the end of the day.
I'm asking for opinions. I'll make the call at the end, but
I personally have no strong feelings in either direction.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it matters.
that's fair.
Whenever the vibes are right is when it should be done.
That's valid. Do 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 do. See.
It's like some days we could just be really talkative and eat up all of pregame.
Yeah.
Some days we don't.
Yeah. So, I think it's about it. We'll start the recap and kind of get back into the vibe of things because we did take a week off. So we can go ahead and get started. So you guys, who would like to recap last week's session for in-game reward?
I can, unless Sterling wants another chance, so Sterling can actually use the in-game redemption this time.
Nah, it's good. It's good. You can do it. It's okay.
All right. So, last session we started, I'm guessing it was the 10th of chess. It was nighttime. We stopped by Mina's God Temple so she could speak with Seminika's abbot. Meanwhile, everybody else, except for I believe Spirit and Dendrick, stayed in the lobby of the temple and couldn't decide on where to go. In the midst, or like after bickering and going in circles of having no idea where we wanted to go for a while, Mina came out. We decided to go back, and everybody went in their respective rooms for the night and chilled out. The next morning, everybody got up pretty early, whether by choice or by revelry, being played by Neville Crid's pocket bugle. Breakfast was great. Some people in the party kind of discovered we were being watched or treated very specially. To whether or not people enjoyed that special treatment varied on the person. We found out Enton has a special little pet lightning buddy named Zephyrwatt. After finishing up breakfast, we all set out to the Church of Argona's library. And after determining what the weather was for the day by a magical weather rock, we all got to the library. It's interesting, we had to jump through some hoops to get to a book on the Blue Witch. We had to speak with the abbot of the church. After discussing some things with the abbotess of the church, we read a book about a specific person named Lyra Hondrum's battle with the Blue Witch. She ended up dying, but we got some wonderful insights from that. And then, on the way out, Mina stayed back to talk with the abbotess, and everybody else kind of went downstairs to meet Spirit and Dendrick, who stayed there instead of going up and meeting the abbotess. They had a fun little interaction. And Dendrick found out a little secret about Spirit based off of the book they were reading. And I think now we're here.
Good job.
Poggers.
Oh, Anton got called
Congratulations. You've been promoted to lore keeper. Good job.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was very detailed, down to like what calendar day it was. I love that.
Here's the
Hey.
best part though. Anton got called weird and cried.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Someone
We pushed it out of our mind out of respect for it.
We
Oh, I
don't
don't
respect
respect Enton.
Enton here.
I like Applebee's
Tragic.
better than Enton.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
That one cut deep.
Uh,
I think I got splash damage from that.
I'm used to all these idiots baloney, but that hurt.
That one
Sorry.
cut real deep.
I just like an underdog story, and it feels like Antoine has a long road ahead of him.
Poor guy.
Pog.
He does have a long road ahead of him, ending in his grave. Very early death.
Chill.
I will not.
He has 0 chill. All right. So, let's pull up some sweet tunes. Gabushki. Now, would my players like me to put this in the Discord?
What?
The tunes.
The background music and tunes.
I say that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if I'm doing it right now. If no one's gonna tune in, there's no point in having it up. But if you guys would like, it's there. And it is ready to go. Perfect. Okay. A little bit of dropped frames when I did that, but that's okay. They picked back up once I clicked back. Cool. So, Mina has decided to head back to the Abyss of Knowledge. And, well, like I said, while all of this is going on, we have the entire party kind of vibing. Our lovely Enton is still recovering, but recovering nonetheless. Spirit is in grace form, or last I checked. And Spirit is in grace form, which is, to recap, a bright, well, not bright, a almost glowing kind of creature where it exudes dim light and just kind of has an air of calm. So, just to refresh you guys. From there, do we want to start with Mina, or do we want to go to the players? Or the other players. Mina is also
I was
a
gonna
player.
say Mina's not a player.
That's fair.
It's
I am an NPC.
it sucks that we had to let you know this way, but
Yeah, I'm actually just here to play an NPC. I'm not actually a player character. I'm just a paid actor.
I'm sick. I'm not the only one.
Oh god. Oh, the hydrates. Here they come.
You're getting hydrated.
Oh. Was a fool and did not
Get
have my water
hydrated,
with me.
scum.
I hydrated too.
Water the plant. Okay. I'm a plant.
Amp.
No, Water the Worm on a String. Would you like some name?
Also, if you're getting tilted in League, the biggest reminder for that is mute all.
Oh, there we go. My hip did a good crack. Oh,
Crunchy.
Augers.
yup. All right. So, I think we're gonna start with the players just to kind of get my mindset like into the D&D. Are you guys okay with that?
Sure.
It's cool.
Perfect. So, all of you guys have congregated in the main library of the Church of Argana. Again, this is in a foyer style, not a foyer, a loft style area where directly beneath you is the worshipping area. But there are rows and rows of books, seats, chairs, tables, a whole bunch of areas for you to a whole bunch of areas for you to exist, relax, do all sorts of things. There are other people that are enjoying their time there. As long as you guys don't get too rowdy, you should be fine. And what did you guys decide that you were going to do while you waited for Mina?
So, what were you guys reading while we were up in our meeting?
Oh, I recently found a book. Just you know all the upcoming new ways to build things. And well, Spirit found a couple of fun books. One of which was about cooking that I think I've read, but doesn't hurt to refresh some skills.
How about you, Grace?
I think Grace is going to be typing this session. So we'll give them a moment.
I can talk. What was the question again?
What were you doing in the library? What kind of books did you find? What were you reading?
Just nothing much. Just yeah.
The slight embarrassment. Nothing.
So, okay. Hey, Dendrick, what types of things are you looking to build with your knowledge? Are you like weapons, structures, constructs? What type of building?
You know, I haven't really put a lot of thought into it yet. I just like messing with things and putting stuff together. I like finding out how new things work and taking apart old things and understanding them too, so.
I think that's very interesting. I would share with you what we learned upstairs, but I feel like that might be something Mina would like to contribute to in case I forget some things. But basically, we read a journal, on a warrior who fought the Blue Witch, and we gained some insights. The Blue Witch can bleed, and That that gives me a lot of hope that we can actually do this.
Well, if something bleeds, it can die.
Enton, are you? Oh yeah, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You are there for this conversation.
Oh.
Where were you, Enton?
Huh?
Wait, was Enton with us in the
Yeah.
meeting with the abbot? Oh,
No, no,
whoops.
no. Enton was not with you during the meeting with the abbot.
Yes, I was. I was there and then I left early.
Oh yeah, you did leave early. And then you went and had an unfortunate encounter.
So, where did you go, Enton?
I went to talk with one of my teachers.
Oh yes, this was your church, right? You grew up studying here?
That's right.
How was it meeting your old teacher? It must have been wonderful, getting to see your old mentor.
I try not to cry. It was good.
Oh, you look so happy. Your tears are coming to your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us about it, or?
No.
I'm sorry. I feel like my insight would be enough to not push this anymore. All right, that's not a problem.
Pretends like I see something interesting off to the side,
Oh.
just to look away.
Enton, I want you to remember that you're here for a reason. You're one of the lucky chosen. You have to be a badass in order to be here. So, anyways, Imp, what were you doing? How are you? What's up, dog?
Bimp was with
tell me
you
something.
reworking the leather book.
I'm still gonna ask Bimp what's up just to change the topic.
Oh, okay.
Just a quick look over. So, Bim.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh,
No.
sure, I will. I got it. So, Bimp,
Oh, pulling out spellbook. Just, Abyss Astrid helped me strengthen my book. So they can survive perils will be countering.
oh my goodness, I remember. She was very rude to you in your book.
I mean, yeah, but makes sense if my book were ever to get stolen from me. And it had like a lot of powerful spells in it. Or like destroyed. Like pages just went flying everywhere. Pretty bad.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wouldn't want you losing that.
Agreed.
Did you learn any new spells from her? I wasn't really paying attention. I can't focus on reading, writing, and you at the same time.
You did not learn any spells. You just had a chance to
Yeah.
upgrade your spell book. Oh, I was just in case.
Okay. No, I didn't. Just I was in the process of learning how to bind a book and doing it one-handed with the help of her.
That seems like a useful skill to have.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could help me someday rebind my Sword Scout manual. Some of the pages, well, at least the cover's starting to get a little worn out. I've had it so long.
I mean, I don't have the materials to do it. Probably just ask her to help you.
Oh, but we're a team. We need to bond. I don't want to bond with the abbotess. She's like twice my age at least. She's got to be at least like 19.
Yeah, probably.
Aren't you older than 8? Wait.
Yeah, I was just doing
Yeah.
math bad.
Oh, okay. Just
I know
making
math
sure.
good.
It's the joke, Gray.
We're children, Gray.
I was like, what?
$19 is basically elderly. You can like almost ask for the senior discount at that point.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 19, you can do anything.
Y'all are wild. But like I said, you guys continue on this path, this train, and I think I'm ready to pull Mina to speak with, or like do the thing with Mina. There you go.
I am here.
Yes, I'm pulling up Astrid really quick just to refresh, but with that,
Oh, we get to read her page.
no.
Yeah, you're streaming it.
Oh shit.
Oop.
On this one? Oh no.
Yes.
Hold on. Yeet. Is it still streaming that one?
It's streaming the sound, my noise.
Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted. Listen. I forgot. I was like, oh no. Listen. Don't look at my organization.
I will.
Don't. Ba.
It's so loud in this library.
I know, I was gonna say too.
I forgot that y'all are in the library, and I just have it on standard sounds. That's a really good point. Let me pull up the library one for my noise. Because there is a library one. Speaking of which, my noise is awesome. I absolutely recommend it.
Library ambience is just dead silence, and like every 20 minutes you hear the sound of a very, very up close to the mic page turn.
The occasional cough or sniff.
It's like,
And then somebody going, shh.
You don't hear anything, but you can feel the sharp glare.
Okay, we're gonna turn those.
crazy with this new technology that can actually like imbue the feeling of being stared at through the screen.
I don't like it.
No, they just send someone to your house.
I really don't like it.
That's why my noise is so great.
Let me just log in really quick. Ibushki. Index, and we'll type in library once more. Okay, so we have medieval library. We have the old mansion. Examination time.
Evil library.
I believe that is a composite gen, so it'll randomize every single time. So I'm gonna do old mansion and see how this one. There we go. We've got the library right here. No, examination time is closer. The library. There we go. We've got page turn noises. We've got quiet room
I
tone.
love page turn noises.
The occasional cough. Pen writing. And no clicking. And random footsteps. There you go. And we'll turn that up because this is quite. There you go. There we go. Ta-da! Now we have some scribblies, people taking notes and page turns and stuff like that. Actually, I'm probably going to turn that down a little bit. Because that's quite loud. The pages turning was quite loud. There you go. So, Mina returns to the Abysses, and she, I'm assuming she's gonna knock.
Yeah. She'll just kind of tentatively come up to the door and give a gentle but audible knock.
There's a pause, and you hear a little bit of shuffling as you hear an enter.
And I'll go inside.
Oh, you've returned. How can I help?
And Mina just kind of fidgets and, like, stands there for a second, kind of milling over exactly what it is she wants to ask, and steps forward and goes, I had 2 questions that I wanted to ask that don't really pertain to the mission, and they're a bit more personal, so I wanted to talk to you, I wanted to ask you about it, without everybody else here.
Of course. You have my attention.
First, you remind me of me in a really weird way, and I don't understand why.
She motions for you to come closer to her desk.
And I will do just that.
She looks you over. Are you currently wearing your hood?
Yes, but not like. Mina has her hood up, but not like pulled down over her face, so all of her eyes are visible, but she does have it up, just out of habit.
She says, remove the hood.
And there's a little bit of hesitation, but she takes the hood off.
She just tilts her head a little bit, looks, examines your face, and what you assume is like just you. And she goes and she looks, and she says, are you aware of what you are?
I guess not really. I always thought I was just weird.
She smiles. To the standard human, I suppose you could be considered such. But you are what many would call an Asmar. Your bloodline
Mina's
descends
eyes
from angels.
Mina's eyes kind of light up in a confused but like understanding way, because I'm guessing she probably would have read about what an Aasimar is before.
Possibly. At least mentioned in a book somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe not in detail to what they are, but like, possibly a character in a book or something that you've read.
All right. So, I've heard that word before. I've heard people described as that, but I don't know much about them, and that doesn't sound like me as far as I know.
And what makes you think that it would not be you?
Well, what little I've heard of Aasimars is that they have. I mean, you said that they descend from angels, or that they descend from angels, and they're supposed to look like angels, and I don't.
she smiles. There's many different types, many different how to go about it. For me, for example, angels are as varied as the gods are, we can say. Not all angels necessarily serve a god. Some of them are some of them date farther back, or they're newer, or they have a specific purpose, maybe that the gods can interfere with but don't, or do. There's many things. The thing is that just like how one breed of dog looks different from another breed of dog, the same thing can go for angels as well. There are, for example, certain celestial beings take the form of dogs. You know, they have canine features, and they are no less of an angel than your, picturesque one. This is seen all across. There's lore behind certain ones and things like that, but as for your type of angel, it's not to say that your parents made a deal with an angel. Do you know what a tiefling is, or a tiefling? Depending on your region, the pronunciation is different.
Out of character, I assume that Mina would probably have a similar level of knowledge on what a tiefling is as an ASMR.
Tieflings are
From reading.
Slightly more common, and they're more often like the villain or stuff like that, because they've, demonic devils.
All right. Then she just kind of gives a little shrug and goes, "Yeah, I mean, I've heard of tieflings. I've read about tieflings before."
Yeah, so much in the same way as perhaps generations back, someone made a deal with the devil, or perhaps a devil came into the plane at the time of, their birth. There's many different reasons and ways that people can become these things. Perhaps that's just part of your fate, is that an angel of that type may have manifested on this plane of existence at the same time of your birth, and you were struck with this energy, and that's what formed it. Or perhaps generations back, maybe your family prayed to these angels and needed them, and in exchange for their help, they helped give you power. Stuff like that. It's very... There's many different reasons, many different ways, or perhaps maybe, as I said, generations back, maybe someone fell in love with an angel, and they conceived a child, and the child was human, but far down, it just happened to manifest in you. That's how it works. It's usually things that are generations back, lost to time. Sometimes, as I said, it could also be just happenstance.
Mina just kind of listens to all of this and takes it in and nods along throughout most of it, but eventually just kind of looks up and goes, "So, I mean, you said it could really just be fate? That's the second time I've heard that. About two different things in the last couple of days."
Well, it would make sense, given who you are.
And Mina just kind of nods and gives a oddly knowing, or not knowing, but like, yeah, you can tell me that again kind of look. but then takes a very deep, steadying breath and goes, "Well, I suppose that does bring me to my second question." And she reaches into the left side underneath her cloak and pulls out her big tome that nobody else has seen up until this point. And kind of just holds it for a second and looks up at the abbess and goes, you kind of seem like the expert on books. And I've wanted to ask somebody about this, but I haven't entirely known who up until this point, and you seemed like the person to ask. So she very gingerly sets down her Tome of Eyes, down on the table. Should I describe what it looks like?
Yes, please.
Okay. It is this, like, big, like, really sizable book, and also relatively thick book, that looks like it's made of this kind of dark, ruddy leather material, and across the entire cover, both sides and along the spine, is covered in hundreds upon hundreds of little itty-bitty eye symbols, or like symbols that look like eyes, and all kinds of different, like, overlapping patterns, and there are some areas where it swirls together into like a center eye, or where it's just a bunch of smaller eyes that come together and to make a bigger eye. It's just completely covered in eyes upon eyes upon eyes upon eyes. And yeah, so this big ominous looking book kind of just sets it down and looks up to the abbess like, "Do you know what this is?"
I've never seen anything quite like it.
I found it in the library or in the town that I grew up in. But I spent like 13 or 14 years in that library, and I combed through it hundreds of times. But then suddenly I found this, and my librarian had never seen it before. So I started reading, or, well, I didn't, at first I couldn't read it, because and she kind of hesitates for a moment, but then leans forward and opens it up to the first page, and it's just covered in like, it's in a language that's like, or it's just covered in runes and like little sketches of weird little things, and it just kind of looks like a bunch of gibberish. And she just goes, at first I couldn't recognize any of this, but I kind of eventually started to piece it together. And I started reading. And after a little while, I started to have dreams that were... After a while, I started having these dreams, and there was just a voice that was talking about this book. And eventually, I hadn't taken it from the library, but eventually I had one of these dreams, and I woke up with the book with me in bed.
I see.
And Mina's starting to sweat, and like you can, it's super obvious that she's getting nervous as she's describing all of this. And I didn't really think too much of it, but eventually I started to be able to use little bits of magic after this happened.
She nods.
And she kind of looks up and makes eye contact and just goes, I don't know how I learned magic, but once I started reading it, it kind of, bits and pieces of it just started to make sense, and I was able to put it together, and magic happened. And there's part of me that's really scared of it, but at the same time, it's fascinating. And I'd want to know if you know any of what this is.
It sounds like something, I can't say exactly what, has given you power via this book. Perhaps the same thing of your ancestry? Who knows? Maybe it's the opposite. The only thing you can do is do some soul searching and ask the right questions and try to figure out where exactly your power originates from. But this may be a question that gets answered later down the line.
I mean, it just kind of nods, because, like, not kind of got a similar answer when she had asked about different things at the Church of Seminica, but, like, was partially expecting to be told that she was going to need to find it herself, but wanted to ask anyway. But eventually she just kind of looks back up, and she has this, like, look of kind of nervousness and worry. Just goes, it feels, like I said, it feels almost a little bit scary. But it
I'm
hasn't,
sure.
it hasn't hurt me, obviously. I wouldn't have held on to it if it had done anything, but it has this feeling of inexplicable strangeness that I don't know how to describe, and I'm worried that if anybody else sees it, they'll find it strange. And I'm used to being found strange, but this feels strange in a different way.
I can understand. But if they find it strange, so? Then what? Have you asked yourself that question?
I suppose I haven't.
Those are the things to think about. So they find it strange. What next? That's the best thing that I can suggest, is simply think about what is next. What would come in the worst case scenario?
Mina just kind of nods and looks up again and just goes, well, I guess my main worry is that somebody who knew what they were talking about would see it and be worried. So the fact that you, who obviously know what you're talking about, don't seem very worried, that's a good sign, I think.
Trust me, I've seen stranger. But if you would like, we can take a look at the book and try to date the pages and see if there's anything in the Church of Seminica from those years, if that makes you feel better. We can do more studies.
Maybe at some point. At some
Understandable.
point, I don't want to keep my friends waiting too long. I already feel like I've made them wait for far too long for me already in the last couple of days. So,
Understandable. Well, I'll let you get to it, but the offer stands.
all right. Thank you.
No problem.
Mina gathers the book and tucks it back away into the holster on her left and gives a little bit of a nod and kind of scurries away.
Oh, Mina.
Yes?
She motions like, you can put your hood back on.
And Mina kind of, like, didn't even immediately realize that she hadn't put it back up and then, like, nods and pulls it back up and, like, kind of gives an awkward wave and then turns to continue leaving.
Okay. And she just looks back down at her she opens up the book that she was looking at and continues taking some notes. Give me 1 second. You can meet up with everyone and figure out what you're doing. I just need to go have a little chat with the kids screaming outside my door.
Fair enough. So yeah, Mina.
Child
just kind of-
murder.
Well, oh yes, that kid's dying. Mina just kind of shuffles back down the stairs and looks out across the library to see everybody else and kind of comes back up and hopes that nobody immediately notices that she's back.
Oh, hey, it's Mina.
Yeah, just immediately like, oh, hey.
In her brain, dang it. Hey, everybody.
I'm like waving at you before you even come around the corner.
Wave. How are you waving before you come around the corner?
I was waiting
Yeah.
for it. I heard footsteps, and I was like,
This is my chance.
3 people walked out of that hallway before Mina, and I waved at every one of them.
Ah, valid.
What time of day is it?
It is mid-afternoon. Dinner will be soonish.
Should we head back now?
Well, while we're all here, why don't we like debrief for the day and maybe figure out a plan for tonight or tomorrow, and then we head back.
We could go to, and I pull out a little notebook and I flip through the page. I go, we could go to the market.
A market sounds nice.
Sure.
Sure, there are things we could probably all stock up on.
Does Enton still seem sad or shook?
No, now I'm very happy, and I think about having to thank that kid the next time I see him.
Nice. Sure. Does everybody else want to go to the market? I'm fine with that.
Sure, there's probably something everyone can buy.
Quickly pulls up
Okay.
my market randomizer.
You're the one who told me to go here, mate.
Listen, it doesn't mean that I can't let you know that's what I'm doing.
What the heck? This is scripted?
How much money do we have?
I'm rich. I don't say that. I don't say
I was
that.
like, please say that you say that out loud, you dick.
I pull out the equivalent of like 3 pennies, and I'm like, oh, I've been saving up for a while.
Oh. Did you want to avoid Anthony, Ensign? So we could try sneaking around the side or something if you don't want to see him.
No. That seems mean.
Oh, great. Let's go. Nevergood's gonna stand up.
Off to the market then.
Is he waiting outside still?
He absolutely is.
He's been waiting here an entire day.
He is currently sitting in a chair with a cat on his lap, and he has fallen asleep.
Where did he get a cat or a chair?
There is like, it's a chair from inside, and
That he
like,
brought outside?
He brought out a library chair.
yes, and
Oh.
he has nodded off, and there's a gray and brown tabby curled up in his lap, and he's a little sleepy boy. He took a little nappy nap.
I go over and pick up the cat and like shoo it off.
You shooing the cat off wakes him. He like wipes his mouth, like hoping there isn't any drool.
Is there drool?
No.
Roll for drool.
Damn it.
Roll for drool. Okay. Okay, there is a little bit of drool. He's like, sorry. Are you all done?
Yes, I believe we're all finished with this church for the day.
Oh, good.
Was that your cat?
No, it was a stray.
You're telling me there are just stray cats around here? Like, for the, like, free pets?
I suppose, yes.
Can I
Yes.
do a check to see if there are any cats that I can see?
Sure.
I'm using my bronze.
I mean, that one probably didn't go that far.
Are you looking for cats other than the cat that you just saw?
I want a selection.
Okay, that's fair. First, let's roll on the amount of cats table.
Numbering 1 to 1,000.
Okay.
The percentage dice. Yeah, that'd be great. Alright, so I'm doing a perception check.
Yes.
I got a 23, and I'm using my bronze, and I got a 14 with the other one, so.
Oh my god.
Use it before I forget about it.
Disgusting.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, your eagle eyes see, you can count them, 7 cats. They're on rooftops, nuzzling against people, like, just someone like standing around, and the cat like just kind of walks up and like rubs his body on him, and they go shoo shoo, like get out of here, go.
Oh my
If anyone's
God.
being mean to any of these cats, we kill them.
No one's being mean, but it's like no, go away. Like this is not your place. Don't bother me. I'm busy. But yeah, they're like sitting on rooftops, boxes, stuff like that, like just kind of chilling. All different types. There's like most of them are tabbies, but like there is like a tuxedo, and like there's like, let's see, there's 1 tuxedo, 2 gray and brown tabbies, an orange tabby, 2 calicos, and we'll say a what's a common one, and just like a spotted cat, black and white spotted.
How far away is the orange one?
The orange one is sitting on a box, currently cleaning his paw, just across the street.
I'm going to slowly approach the cat. And I'm gonna pull out my Fjord Scout manual, of course. I'm gonna be like, I think there's a page in here for this. I'm gonna flip to page 146. And I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on the cat by muttering some of the things. And can my morsel of food be a good berry left over?
Sure.
Poggers.
You also probably have like a small bit of rations still from your travels if you have your things with you.
Oh, sure, I'll use that so we get hurt. Perfect. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship. So I guess if the cat's intelligence is less than 4, gotta wisdom save.
Actually, hold on. Let me see what cat's wisdom is. Cat
Give me a 3. -3, -3, -3.
cat 5e. D&D, because apparently there's a cat 5e. It has an intelligence of 3.
Pog,
A wisdom of 12.
not Pog.
Yours were Evocred, you had the green dice, right?
Yes.
The earthy green. Sweet. What does it have to roll?
I think my spell save DC is 14.
It makes the check, but it does not run away.
I'm gonna assume it worked. I'm gonna walk up to the cat and put my hand out. Is it clawing at me or anything?
No, the cat sniffs your hand, and you ever have a nice stray that you like approach and it like sniffs your hand for like a good minute and then it just like bumps you?
Yes. Oh, perfect. When it bumps me, I'm gonna like pet its head gently for like a comfortably long amount of time, maybe like 30 seconds or a minute, and then I'm gonna go for the scoop.
The cat gives you a gravelly meow.
Do I successfully pick? I'm just gonna keep trying to. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm trying to scoop her up. Scoop it up.
Let's see. The cat allows you to do a scoop, but it roll an animal handling.
Oh, I should have saved my bronze. Oh no. 19.
Okay. You can tell by cat's body language it does not quite enjoy this.
I'm going to.
You're holding a ticking time bomb, basically.
I'm going to see if I can lengthen the fuse by offering it a morsel of food.
Let's see. We'll roll for it. Let's see. Okay, you've lengthened the time. The cat takes the food, but does give you a few annoyed tail swishes.
I'm gonna just stare at it for like 10 seconds. And then set it down gently and walk away with my tail between my legs, my head down. I don't have a tail, but like, metaphorically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the group. Cat hates me.
Meanwhile, Mina is just standing there, having only ever seen one cat in her entire life. Just like, oh my god, you touched the cat.
This is the
I
second
did.
time you've seen. Well, this is the third time you've seen a cat because there was the brown tabby sleeping on Antoine.
true.
But yes, the cats in town are friendly but apprehensive because people can be dicks to cats sometimes.
French.
If you ever see somebody being a dick to a cat in this game, they die.
They throw hands on sight.
No, public execution.
Yeah, cats deserve it.
Shut the fuck up. I know where you
We
live.
will
Excuse me?
point.
I'm gonna sick Goose on you.
Goose was already on my kill list, so
You're just gonna be chilling one day and you're just gonna have an alligator lizard bite off one of your toes.
I will never be chilling until Goose is dead.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been an alligator.
It's a lizard.
And what kind of lizard?
a lizard with
The
legs.
lizard type, obviously.
Anywho, so you guys have successfully, well, one of you have successfully pet a cat. Congratulations. Now I need
Done
to
it.
remove your.
Achievement unlocked.
We can quit this game now. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, petting the cat means we just won the game, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that's only after you pet every cat.
Oh god. Quick,
We're
scatter.
gonna be here for a while.
Don't tell me this. I will be a woman on a mission if I can.
Is it dinner time now?
No,
Oh.
we're going to a
You
market.
gotta go to the market first.
Idiot.
What? That was our plan for tomorrow.
Was it?
Oh.
We were told dinner was soon, and then everyone said, "What's your plans? Our plans for tomorrow?" And then I suggested market.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's fair.
It's like almost dinner
So
time.
dinner, and then we do 2 truths and 1 lie.
Yeah.
And then the market.
We have a plan. To dinner.
Do the chosen
Mina
have a
just kind of-
salary?
No.
Do we have an allowance?
Also no.
Are we allowed to have side gigs to make money?
No.
Yes. But you also
I was
aren't
supposed-
aren't recognized as the chosen yet.
Fair. So to dinner.
Just go to the Adventurers Guild right now.
Goodbye, spirit.
Oh no,
We lost
Spirit's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dead.
No, Spirit is gonna go work on some school stuff, especially since there's not really much happening, but they will be back if the festival happens. They will be back.
But-
But
What about
You
two
know
truths,
it
one
won't.
lie?
that's fair. Spirit doesn't seem like the type to really engage in that too much.
Well, it's still a bonding activity. They should still be there for that.
That's true, that's true. But school, I agree that prioritizing school is very important. So
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
School sucks.
school sucks, and that's why you should prioritize it so you get it done
Get rid of
faster.
it. I want to abolish the school system.
That's a good idea in general.
But so you guys go to dinner. Speaking of that, it's a little early, but does anyone need to use the restroom or take a little break? I'm a little sleepy, so I want to go make a coffee, and that burrito that I ate was not quite enough. Well, it was at the moment, and then I realized I had only eaten half a bagel today, aside from the burrito.
If you want to go on break, you could just say, "Hey, we're going on break."
I just want to know if everyone else wants to go on break as well.
You're the DM. Just do it.
Okay, well, really quick break. Yes. I'll be back. We'll be back. back to game time. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
So I have popcorn. New development. Congratulations, me. At least it's quieter than the granola.
Oh
True.
God. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Right?
The difference of granola and popcorn is the difference in between crunch versus munch. Like, crunch is loud and obtrusive, munch is just like kind of background noise.
Mm-hmm. Can't agree. Granola is not the perfect streaming snack, despite me only buying granola and going, shit.
I forgot.
A forgetted,
Forget it.
a forger.
All right. So we have everyone back.
Of the people
Mentally? No.
I was never mentally here in the first place.
That's valid. I can agree. But
I was never mentally here.
no, that I was never mentally here.
I can agree that you were never mentally here.
Oh.
I'm just gonna fade out of existence.
vanish.
Anyways, from here, you guys head back to the Church of Hayfiers for dinner. Oh my god, my tummy made the worst sound. Alright. As you guys arrive, Antoine is just like, do. Just kind of following behind you guys. He's still a little groggy from his midday nap. But yeah. So you guys decide to hit the market tomorrow. And once you arrive at the Church of Hayfiers, it is not quite dinner time yet, but like, you know, they're getting everything set up for dinner time. So you guys have like 20 minutes. Anything you guys would like to do in that 20 minutes, or are you gonna kind of vibe?
If Dendrick asked for it, would there be sufficient material, like just wood, for him to start cutting into and making things?
Yeah. They say so long as firewood suffices. If not, they have to go and get some from the market.
I think firewood would be fine.
Then they hand you a few chunks of firewood.
I'm gonna start carving like small gears and other things, just trying to get a better understanding for them.
Mm-hmm. Smart. I like it.
And if there's a fire nearby, I'm gonna, like, if I mess something up, I'm just gonna toss it right in the fire.
The fire isn't quite started, since it is like spring. Once it starts to cool down at night, they go ahead and light the fireplaces. But you can toss it in the fireplace, like, as firewood.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially all the scraps and stuff is just gonna go shlunk.
That's perfect for kindling.
Little bits of wood chips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little
Nevocred.
tiny wood shavings.
Nevocred's
Mm.
probably like, I see. Good.
Yes.
I have my fire starter badge or whatever.
Wilderness
Wow.
survival,
Shit.
but
The arson badge.
Fireman shit. It's not a badge. It's a.
wilderness survival, you have to start 3 fires with like 1 match, 2 matches.
3
One
different
match.
it's 3 different materials, or like fire starting ways.
Have you ever done the D battery and steel wool one?
Yeah.
That's so fun and wasteful, but it's worth it. All right, sorry, yeah.
I'm sorry, D batteries don't exist.
Excuse me.
It's just a simple galvanic cell. I mean, an electrolytic cell wouldn't work, but I'm sorry.
You can get Enton's familiar to do it for you. Grab both ends.
Now we just need a sheep made of metal to get the steel wool.
That probably exists.
That would be terrifying.
Has Mina ever read about a sheep made of metal?
No.
Then it
Only
doesn't
in your
exist.
weirdest dreams.
Only in the strangest of post-book dreams. Metal sheep is truly eldritch knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Bah.
But more robotic.
That was robotic.
Oh. But more.
Bah.
Okay, that's fair. So, dinner is served. Your standard, like I said. It changes day to day just so that it's not like you're eating the same thing every day, but it's basically the same. Meat, potatoes, veggies, maybe some mushrooms. Except for Nevocred, who gets no meat.
It's drugged. I know it.
Are people are we sitting down and then the plates are put before us?
Mhm.
I'm going to get the server person and say, could you actually give me like a portion of meat on the side?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna look back to the group and say, I'm going to get that cat.
Mina gives very enthusiastic thumbs up as she also wants to pet the cat.
Good luck finding the same exact cat in a city that has a lot of strays.
I will specifically take scrying spells so that we can find this specific cat.
I check every day, and the odds after like 40 days, I'm gonna get a nat 20 once. So.
Y'all wild.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, you guys eat, except for Nevocred, who pockets the meat. I
Seems
just
like a-
imagine taking, just grabbing the meat with your hand and just shoving it in your pocket.
Seems like a bad
That's-
idea to get that now, though, right? Like, you're not planning to go to the cat tonight.
Oh, no, I am.
What? How far away is that church?
It's like I think I said like a 10-minute walk, 5-10 minute walk.
I have my orienteering merit badge. I should be fine.
I want to try to be sneaky and do something.
Okay.
If Nevercred, like, even for a second, if I see that he isn't paying attention, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and try to take the food from his pocket and put it back on his plate.
Just as, haha.
Yeah, like, wait, didn't you just put that in your pocket, kind of thing?
Trickster things.
Prank him.
Okay. Since this is a player versus player thing, I like to make sure that every party is okay with this. Nevercred. Oh no, my popcorn! Nevercred, are you okay with this little pranky prank?
Yeah, just like I think I would be like passively perceiving this. I'm like not gonna do a contested like. I'm not on alert, so like that's fine. I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I'm also not trying to be like
No,
gaslighting him. I just want to make him shove it in his pocket again.
I 100% agree. It's just setting a guideline of.
Yeah,
Well.
100%.
But yeah, go ahead. Give it a roll. And then, Nevercred, keep an eye on your passive.
Okay. This stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Do I get any bonus for using a spell?
I would think you would get a negative for using a spell, so.
I don't think you get anything, a bonus or a negative.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand. That would be 17.
Oh, that beats my passive perception. I think mine's like 14.
Y'all are level 1. So, you are thoroughly
I have.
pranked, bro.
I have a +5 to sleight of hand.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So, you are thoroughly pranked, bro.
I'm also just like, until he notices, I'm not going to say a damn thing.
Where did you put the meat? Did you like give it to yourself? Like, because I'm not.
No,
like,
it's just on your plate. It went from your pocket to your plate.
Okay. So,
like,
I'm gonna
he
turn
put it back where it was.
Okay. Did you put it on the side plate or like my main plate?
Like main plate.
All right, I'm gonna turn back from like looking at Enton and like very like straight facedly say yes, no, I'm going back out to find the cat. And then like I'm gonna stab down with my fork first, and then look down and be like, what the? Oh my god. I don't know what happened, but did I put this in my pocket already? I'm gonna like turn to the group. I specifically remember putting this in my pocket. Either way, he's with the meat chunk on his fork. He's gonna like the meat's still on the fork. He's gonna fork it into his pocket.
All right. So, for this, Dendrick, do you find this hilarious?
I mean, it's funny to me because there are better ways to store food. I know that, so him just shoving it in his pocket is kind of like, why are you doing that? Kind of funny, you know?
Mm-hmm. But then also your prank. Do you find your prank funny?
Laugh out loud funny? No. Funny enough to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, roll me a wisdom. Composure is not
boy. It is not, no.
Well, for this, I'm gonna have composure be like an extra sort of thing.
Wisdom-y thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. 16.
You just
I might
let
need
out
to
a
change.
little bit of a breath, like.
Sharp intake from the nose, yes. I might need to change out my dice because that was 3 14s that they rolled in a row. So I'm just going to swap them out real quick. All right.
14 is Dendrick's lucky number.
Ugh,
How old is he?
14.
I thought
That's
so.
why I gave you the sound.
My lucky number is 20.
Neville gonna like scarf down his food as quickly as possible, and then get up and be like, "Well, I'm going to quest for the cat. I will be back for 2 truths and a lie. If anybody would care to accompany me on my quest, feel free
Mina
to."
immediately stands up and raises her hand. I would like to see the cat.
Dendra's gonna like grab him gently by the arm and be like, I know you're prepared to go out, but it is a big city, and going out after dark is probably not the safest.
Is it dark out?
Dinner happens around dusk.
There's so much light left. Don't worry.
I
we'll
know
not
there
venture
is
too
now,
far.
but
I can create light. And Mina just kind of like holds up her spear, which she has been using as a walking stick this entire time, and does like a little gesture to the end of the spear, and it starts glowing like a torch.
Do I know how
Ah,
safe it
Chris.
is to walk around at night in this city?
7 out of 12. If I had to guess.
I mean, it's
It-
probably safer than most large cities, but still. Just be careful if you go out.
Of course.
As for you, Enton, as with any large city, it is not the safest. There are guards, but the guards can't be everywhere all the time. You didn't really go out much after dark, though.
Are you sure you don't want to just wait until morning?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to keep the meat in my pocket all night.
Yeah, we can get food in the morning.
If I don't find a cat in 5 minutes, actually 10 minutes, and I'll bring Antoine with me. He's like 30. He's gotta be safe.
Now I'm even more against this.
I'm gonna like look across, scan the room, and see if I can see Antoine in his usual spot. Is he there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I'm
go
gonna-
with them.
Do you know? Would you rather go instead of Antoine?
I don't know. We can bring Andrew if you want.
Do you think it would be safer with him? He's an old man.
I don't know.
He's ancient.
He's gotta be at least 13 and a half. It'll be for 10 minutes. I'm gonna like wave my hand like to try to get Antoine's attention. Does he see me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna gesture for him to come over here.
He quickly stands and walks over.
Little did we know, Anton is the BBEG this whole time.
He don't
That
look
would be
blue to
interesting.
me.
Disguise
Stab him
self
and
is
see
a
if his
level
blood
1
is
spell.
clear.
That's fair.
Ooh.
But you can roll. It's a pretty easy roll to see through it. Well, it depends, I guess.
If he's the blue witch, no, it's not.
Yeah, not if you upcast it.
Well, even if it's just your DC. Like upcasting it matters.
Yeah, then even then.
Yeah, upcasting just makes it last longer.
That's why we
Nope,
stab him
don't think so.
and see if his blood is clear.
Antoine, would you care to accompany us? We're going to go on a small excursion to find a cat.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Did you finish your meal? I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, I'm totally done.
Insight check. Slime son of a- Well, that's a 4. So, even my guess. Hold on. 4 plus, what is it? Say 8. 8 total.
He's totally done.
All right. If you say so.
With a strong 12.
Uh. Shall we? I'm gonna gesture towards the door.
To the
get out
cat.
of here. To the cat.
Silently joins you guys. Just falls in behind.
Ensign, Dendrick, would you care to come?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Dendrick, this is a great time for team bonding and spirit, which I know you're coming, don't worry.
Spirit will come. Spirit has no choice.
While waiting for Dendrick's response, Nevacrid's gonna slowly, and enthusiastically, back up towards the door. Really slowly and with a big smile on his face. Come on!
Mina kind of does the same and throws in some eyebrow wiggles, like team bonding, cats.
I'm just following, very uncomfortable.
I'll let you pet Crabbo.
Who are you talking to?
Dendrick.
Why?
Because he's the only one that hasn't responded to whether or not he's coming to pet the cat. Ellerman, are you alive?
I am. I am having a little bit of trouble with hearing things. Trying to fix it
Oh.
right now. Sorry.
We're all trying to convince you to come and pet the cat with us.
Okay. I think I heard that.
There's some
Dendrick's
hearty
gonna go.
there's some hearty eyebrow wiggles. Come on. Bonding cats.
Dendrick's just gonna look down at the wood in his hands, look over at the book he was reading, and just kind of go, hey, cats are nice, but I've always found it's better to let them do their own thing.
Well, what if their own thing is to eat this giant wad of meat in my pocket, and it just so happens to coincide with our own thing, which is to watch it in awe and pet it?
I grew up around a lot of cats. They're pretty popular as ship pets, so they keep the rats away and things. I've seen enough cats in my life.
All right. Well, we'll be back soon for Two Truths and a Lie, okay? You're still in for that?
Sure. Just remember with cats, don't pull their tails.
I would never dream of it. Except for that one dream I had, but that's not real. And Nevacrid's gonna scoop out the door.
Antoine's like, I know where there's some cats.
Yeah, so do we.
No,
We're trying to find a specific cat.
An extremely specific cat.
I don't think we should venture too far to find that cat. But if we find it soon, we can. I don't want to die looking for that cat.
We won't die.
Probably. All right. Shall we all go out and all make perception checks so the odds of one of us getting an incredibly high roll is just through the roof? No.
Or we
Yes.
just assist and make whoever has the best perception check do the best.
Well, there's 6 of us, counting Antoine and Crabbo, because Crabbo can aid. I think Antoine can.
7 including Spirit then? Or did you count Spirit?
Oh, I did not count Spirit. Forgot Spirit was coming with us.
Or Grace. Guess it's still Grace. Do you want to just go with like whoever has the highest perception and make a roll with like advantage or something? What do you think? Right.
I feel like if anything, Nevacred is the one who's leading this charge, so I feel like it should be Nevacred's role that we're assisting with.
That sounds valid.
Okay. Pog. All right. Here we go.
I'm specifically not looking for cats. I'm looking for things that would suggest that we shouldn't be out here.
I am enthusiastically helping to look for cats.
Bimp will roll. Crabbo will assist her.
Perception, I got a 22.
Oh, fuck.
I got an 18. It was lucky.
I got
Oh,
a
fuck.
21.
Hell yeah. Dirty 20.
Poggers.
You rolled the worst out of the 3 of us.
I have a
Idiot.
+2. What do you want from me?
I have a +2.
Despite my many eyes, I also have a +2.
Well, some
Eyes are
eyes
for
are
reading.
distracting.
Can't focus very well. Nearsighted.
One of the eyes is nearsighted and another one is farsighted.
It makes it very hard to look at things that are far away and close up.
They don't agree.
But yeah.
So with all those rolls,
You find an orange tabby. Who's to say it's the same one?
Again, I'm not looking for cats.
Let's see.
I'm.
Roll the danger level.
Oh no.
combat.
No combat. We're
That would
children.
be very bad. I mean,
And?
yeah, but we're going to be children in 3 sessions when we
I'm a
probably do
child
have
who
actual
has
combat.
the ability to absolutely ruin this city.
Fair.
Yeah, and we're being sent against the Blue Witch. What's your point?
Combat in the middle of the city that we like?
With the cat. As a
I
joke.
don't actually want.
Nuh-uh.
I don't want actual combat here.
I want combat. I want to roll on the wild magic
You-
table.
You want combat, but you're being stupid.
Okay.
Not getting into
No,
this.
you are.
So, as you guys are looking for the cat, you spot the cat. And you go to approach. And, the cat is, as you are approaching the cat's like, you recognize the gravelly meow. It is probably the same cat, as long as there's not 2 orange tabbies with a similar meow.
Pretty sure every cat we saw earlier today had the exact same meow.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I'm gonna flip to page 126. It's very close in proximity to animal friendship. 126 to 146. And yeah, Speak with Animals. I'm gonna ask the cat, "Hey, did I pet you earlier?"
Yes. Have any more food?
I have a lot more food. My friend has never met a cat before, like as like cool as
Just
you.
standing there, very excited. Very
Would
excited.
I'm gonna like gesture to Vita. Would you like mind hanging out with us? Like letting us hang out with you while you eat this wad of meat? And I'm gonna take the meat out of my pocket and like set it on the ground. Like I'm gonna like crouch down and like set it down like an arm's length in front of me.
Sure, as long as I get something out of it.
Cool. Can my friend pet you?
The cat jumps off of the roof. Like, when you saw the cat, it was on the roof. He jumps off the roof, onto a stack of boxes, down onto a barrel, and onto the floor. Sure, kid, whatever. Yum, yum. As he
Can we
starts eating.
understand
No.
what's being said here?
All
or
you
it
hear
all
is
just
meow.
cat noise?
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
And it just turns and goes, "You can speak cat?"
I can speak almost every animal.
What?
Yeah, it's in the Fjord Scout manual actually. You can probably do it too if you like really wanted to.
That's incredible.
That's so cool.
You guys want to like pet the cat? He said it was cool
Please?
to pet him.
I would be honored to pet the cat.
Can you ask him if he wants to meet Crabbo?
Hey, Mr. Cat, do you have a name that like is in our like humanoid tongue? Common?
Yeah, I'm Gregory the Destroyer.
Okay, can I call you G the D?
No.
What if I promised to bring you a lot more food tomorrow?
Come on, kid. You're driving a hard bargain, but I really don't want to be called that. You can just call me Greg or something.
All right, Greg. His name's Greg. And I don't remember your question, Bim.
Does he want to meet Crabbo?
Oh, Greg, my friend here has a crab friend, and I think they want to meet you if you'd be down for that.
Oh, crab's delicious.
No, this one's not edible.
No. Crab's delicious.
I'm gonna
Only
turn
time
to
I
Bim.
want to see crabs when it's on a plate of food. Or a dish.
Just leans in. Is it going well?
Sorta. I think you shouldn't introduce Crabbo unless, like, I think Crabbo needs to be presented on some type of cutlery, and then he'd be more inclined to meet Crabbo. But at this current point, I don't think the Greg would want to meet Crabbo.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry. I think Crabbo would try to get I think the cat. I think Greg would try to eat Crabbo, and I think Crabbo would hurt the cat. And while this cat may not be the nicest fellow, I don't think it should die for its transgressions.
Oh.
With the name like Gregory the Destroyer.
Turns to Crabbo on her shoulder and just, I'm gonna put you away for now, but I promise I'll bring you back soon. Just snaps her left hand and just disappears. She approaches Gregory.
I'm
So,
assuming you guys all just kind of circle around Gregory and
Nina's
begin the
just
petting.
Standing there, poking her own fingers together and waiting for a 100% confirmation that we can pet the cat.
Oh, totally. You can pet the cat, Mina. Mina, you should pet the cat. This is life changing.
Mina leans down and just kind of puts one hand on the shoulder area and one hand on the butt and just kind of lifts it up and down and pats. and looks extremely excited.
The cat like looks at you and meows. You think this
What
is a good thing.
What did it say?
Yo, why this freak petting me like this?
Hey, hey, Mina. I think you should pet. Greg doesn't like being pet that way. Here, watch. This is like the generally accepted way to pet a cat, and I'm gonna like
Mina just like
gently scratch
tears
his
her
head.
hands away at light speed, like, I did not mean to offend the cat.
You trust me, you're not the offensive one here. So this just like give it gentle scratches. Maybe run your hand down the length of its body, but avoid its tail and its underbelly.
Mina will do as described.
The cat meows a lengthier meow.
What did it say this time?
Ah, that's the spot. Now, if only you had as many hands as you did eyes.
Greg likes that. Mina, you're doing great.
Greg's
Maybe
an
use
asshole.
both hands.
Doesn't even comment on Bimp's lack of a hand.
Guys, I think we should leave Greg alone.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look like more and more uncomfortable after hearing Greg talk every single time. You guys can feel free to hang out. I'm gonna take a back seat and I'm just gonna kind of like back up and lean up against a wall, like kind of far away, close enough so I could hear Greg if he says some effed up shit. But
Benton was like already on the outskirts of the group, just really uncomfortable about touching a cat.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Would Mina know what catnip is if catnip exists in this world?
Yes. It is. You've read it in a medicinal book somewhere. It has warning.
Eventually.
There's like catnip tea, and
Okay.
like there's like a little like note about catnip and how it is affects cats. But
Eventually, Mina like stands up and looks to everybody else and goes, I have an idea. Do you want more cats?
I think moving forward, we should go for quality of cat over really just not Greg.
So do you want a different cat?
What's
Yeah.
wrong with Greg?
We'll talk about it later.
I don't know what's wrong with Greg. I love Greg with all of my heart and soul.
Ah, shit, I'm out of here, you
But
freaks. And he grabs the fucking food and dips out.
And Mina looks very sad for a second, but still looks bright at her possible idea. Because I know of this thing, this plant. I've read about it.
In the middle of
It's
your
called-
talking, though, Enton does notice there's, like, a small group of people, like, shady folks walking by. The cat was like, yo, I'm fucking out. I'm outie. Peace.
Oh, no.
I just like stepped forward. I'm like, okay, guys, I think it's time. We should go back now.
What?
You interrupt Mina, or
But
I just want to know how soon.
I mean, we can leave this specific area, but I have an idea.
Yeah,
You
we
know-
can try your idea tomorrow.
What?
I'm like pushing everyone back to the church.
Can I do a perception check to like do a scan around to like see why Enton's acting
Yeah.
scary?
Mina's just way too excited about the cat and her possible idea to pay any attention.
I got a 19. Do I see the folk?
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 shady people. There's like 5 shady people. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
4 or 5, but yeah.
It's like it's late. I don't think it'll be very easy to get what you're looking for now. Anyway.
Yeah, Mina,
Well,
I think
see,
we should go.
What's wrong?
But
I
can
think we
just,
gotta go.
but I can just make the smell as she's being pushed.
Yeah, we're gonna go the opposite direction of the 5. I'm gonna whisper in like a loud tone. The 5 people who seem to be coming our direction that don't look friendly. And like as I'm pushing,
Where?
like shooing people forward.
Resummon
Antoine?
Crabbo, looking at the direction we're not going.
Mm-hmm.
Mina's just looking around trying to
Can
figure
I-
out what's happening.
Can I try to I want to try to like leak some magical energy to like so that none of the party like will be affected, but I want to like leak magic energy their way to try and intimidate them away from us.
Roll an
Give like a sense
intimidation.
of danger.
Yeah, roll an intimidation.
Got a 22.
Oh,
Could this trigger wild magic? I'm not.
No.
No, this is
Okay.
just flavor for my regular intimidation roll. Slug.
Be funny if it would though.
I'll do royal magic. Make me blow up a city, Gray.
No.
Wild magic's
let
not
me-
that powerful. I
Let me
think.
get my dice
It can
out of
be.
this. Out of this. Into this. Because that does not roll even.
There's some real scary things that can happen if you happen to like create an anti-magic field.
Yeah, it would also kill his elemental, so.
That would not
Pretty
be
sure
good.
he wants that. I think.
But yes. They're just kind of like, you know, you hear one with a little bit of slurred speech just kind of say like, are those little freaks trying to intimidate us? And Antoine's like, okay, let's go,
22
let's go.
wasn't good enough.
Mm-mm.
we're children.
Antoine just kind of like is a couple paces behind you guys, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be a buffer. Like, I'm gonna be a buffer between you guys and these guys. Like, go back to the church.
I think at this point, Mina probably will have finally picked up what's going on and just kind of shrink down a little bit. Not like literally shrink down, but just kind of huddle in and walk along.
Antoine just kind of says like these are visitors from, you know, from out of the city. Just, you know, being escorted around the city to see the local life. Like, don't pay us any mind. We're headed back now. Like, go bother without saying it, go bother someone else.
It's like, are the sketchy people following us at this point, or are we just leaving their path?
They weren't following you until you tried to intimidate them.
Well,
And they're like, "Oh, come on, we'll give them a friendly little welcome. It's fine."
I cast sleep.
Okay.
one of them has like 60 HP and we're just fucked.
I gotta open a dice roller. Hold up. Was it 5d8?
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't use physical dice.
Like a fucking cringe lord.
That's what happens when I'm moving.
Oh, me to just
Touche.
roll it for you. Since you're that lazy.
No, I rolled really well. 25.
Okay.
25 total hit points. Starting with the weakest one. And I do believe, since it's a first level spell,
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your d20. What did you roll?
25 total hit points.
None of them go down.
What?
Yep.
I
I rolled an 18, by the way.
Okay. Um, because you guys are assuming these are commoners.
I knew they weren't.
Oh,
I
God.
knew they're thugs.
Just saying.
I think at this point, seeing that things are happening and a spell was just cast that to seemingly no effect, Mina's not pulling anything out, but she's definitely got her hand on her big tome, just in case things get
Dicey.
unpleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, they, they quicken their pace a little bit. Antoine is, like I said, a few paces behind you guys, and he's like, hey, like,
Are we
like-
closer to a different church than the Allfathers?
yes.
I'm just gonna start pushing everyone to the closest church.
Yeah. Smart. But when they go and they catch up to Antoine pretty
Skip down
easily.
screams help.
Yeah. They push him down. And right when you say that, like, Antoine is pushed over, but, like, literally from seemingly out of nowhere, a person catches Antoine, and you just hear the shink of a sword being drawn as Antoine looks, and he's like, oh shit. As one of a very well armored guard stands there.
I stopped myself from preparing to cast another spell.
As does Mina, who is in the process of pulling out the book as soon as Antoine gets pushed over.
And then all you hear is like, this person is armored, like, very well, but you did not hear them, like, at all. And they're wearing vestments over their armor with the Church of Garaku symbol on it.
Oh, that guy.
And you hear a woman's voice say, your business, sirs? They just kind of put their hands up and go, just checking out what's going on. And, like, some of them run, and, like, the one who has the sword to his throat is, like, stuck there, like, And you just hear a quick whistle as, like, from the shadows, like, the rest of them are captured by other people that have just seemingly appeared out of nowhere.
Do we just, like, have a shadow guard on us at all times?
God.
To be fair, this was all our fault for trying to intimidate and use magic on them. Maybe we should, like, put in a good word so they don't get thrown in prison or
They're
executed or
criminals.
something. But we don't know that. We started it.
We did not.
You tried to intimidate people as we were just walking away.
I was trying to make us seem like a bad target.
Someone else approaches and grabs the man who has the sword to his throat. They grab them, and you hear the shackles. And the sword is resheathed, and the woman turns and she removes her helmet, and she gives you a bit of a bow and says, "Sorry for disturbing you this evening."
I'm going to tell the guard, we started it, so please don't go too hard on them. Well, I guess they were trying to beat up children. This is a moral conundrum, and I'm just gonna like
It's not. They're
back
criminals.
up.
Maybe don't go entirely not hard on them.
I mean, you said one like slurred the words, like that means like they've been drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know that they're criminals. They seem under
They
the
could just be
influence of
dumb.
alcohol.
They were ready to beat us up.
We were ready to use spells on them.
Enton was.
Well,
was.
despite that, if he were normal children, this would be still a crime. Your status has nothing to do with it, and we will not take that in account with their transgressions. But, again, we are sorry for disturbing you this evening. Please have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.
He just nods and returns her helmet. By the way, he has auburn hair and a little bit of scars on, like, you can see like a scar going from like her lower cheek down like a little bit to the neck. And she just, it's too dark for you to tell her eye color, but she replaces the helmet, and they all, the people with the fugitives, or not fugitives, but the, prisoners now.
Drunkards.
Mm-hmm. They are taken down the street, and she, like, just kind of walks away, and then it's almost like you blink and she's gone.
That sucked. It just looks to everybody else.
Antoine's like,
Are you okay?
that's the elite guard.
Oh,
Did they just happen to be here, or were they here for us?
I don't know.
Well, they knew who we were at the very least.
Enton, like, is inwardly being like, I knew we shouldn't have gone out. I told them we shouldn't go. But he's way, for sure, not confident enough to say, I told you so to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine, thank you so much you really saved us. The most dangerous position when you're getting flanked is being in the back, so thank you for bringing up the rear. If one of us got tackled, it could have been much worse.
He just nods, like, of course. My life is nothing compared to yours.
That's not true.
Well, please don't say that again.
I mean, it just crumbles a little bit.
He looks legitimately confused.
Antoine, if one of us were to die, who's to say the gods wouldn't choose you as our backup? Oh, that didn't sound good. Your first string material is all I'm saying. It's just,
But he's too old.
Exactly. Probably. Yeah.
Let's just go home.
Antoine, would you care to play a game with us tonight?
No, I'm quite alright. Little shaken up from everything. Let's go. As he, like, kind of Mother Gooses you guys away.
Guys, we bro. Never mind. I'll say this later.
I just spend the whole walk, like, reeling about what would have happened if my magic went out of control.
Everyone could have died. But yeah. It's always so sad. Like, I always hate love reminding you guys of your position.
Oh yeah, in character it sucks, but like out of character, I love that.
But yeah. So you guys return to the church, and Antoine says, like, collect me if you'd like to leave again. But I'd recommend staying in for tonight. A lot of people are probably in revelry because of the upcoming festival. Some people get a little dicey when they're inebriated, as we saw earlier. But yeah, so you guys are able to return to your quarters, or go ahead and go wherever you guys like, as Antoine will retire for the night.
I think I just go to my bedroom.
Yeah, I think Mina probably does the same.
Two truths and a lie, though.
Yeah.
This is probably the most tired Anton has ever been in the past, like, few years.
That was a bit of a taxing experience. Dendrick, where are you working?
I probably would have stayed in like the food hall area.
Yeah. Okay. You see...
Just somewhere where, like, yeah, I can see people coming and going, but I'm not, like, in the way.
Mm-hmm. You see Antoine return to the food hall and kind of grab a little bit of a snack, and he looks very deflated.
When I see him walk in, I'll raise a hand, just kind of wave at him.
He smiles at you and gives you a wave, and he perks up a bit. If you'd like to roll your insight, you can, or use your passive insight.
Sure, I'll roll insights. Give me a second. Make sure I have my... Okay. Okay, on another freaking dice set, rolling 14s. It's fine. It's fine. 16.
This is a false pep.
Okay, noticing that, I'm gonna, like, gently wave him over.
He comes by.
Is everything okay?
Yes. Just a slight incident. You might want to speak with the other chosen. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Well, here. And I'm gonna pull some more, like, candied fruit from my backpack.
He just
kind of hand him a couple of pieces of it and say, I made it just before I got here. It should hold for a while. It's pretty tasty.
He smiles and nods, and he thanks you. Thank you.
Thank you for looking out for them.
He just, oh, hello! He just nods and, lets you walk off, and, he says, it's my pleasure. As he doesn't want to say anything, like, offensive again.
Lendrick's just gonna smile and kind of, like, reach up, like I want to, like, grab his shoulder and then put my hand down and say, You didn't have to. Thank you. And then he's gonna sit back down and start packing up his stuff.
He just quietly walks off. Like he doesn't want to argue or offend.
Dendrick, now knowing that they have returned, is, like I said, gonna start packing up his stuff. Get ready to head upstairs to play whatever game.
Yep. So you pack up and you head back upstairs. And no one's playing the game.
just looks around, kind of like all the doors are closed. I'm just gonna say, huh. Guess it was more than just a little incident. I'll talk to him in the morning. I'm just gonna head into my room.
All right. So, does anyone do anything before you all head to bed?
I do want to ask to clarify something, just because I can't remember in the moment, but Mina probably would. Enton did say specifically that we probably shouldn't go out this late, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did I.
Yeah, fair. But, like...
Enton's from the city.
Yeah.
I was pretty insistent on it, and then I was like, well, better to have more people, I guess, if we're gonna do it, and I went along.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably after a little while, Mina's gonna get up and go to Enton's door and knock very gently.
Enton, are you even awake?
Depends how long it was, like, less than an hour?
Yeah, probably like maybe 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, because every night I have to do my, like, ritual of stuff to keep my magic in check while I sleep. So I'm probably, like, in the middle of that, like, trying so hard not to mess up while I'm completely exhausted.
And then Mina comes knocking, having no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, after, like, a moment, the door, like, creaks open and there's just, like, candles and chalk everywhere.
Mina doesn't, like, even if she notices it, she doesn't even think it's all that weird. She just kind of looks down and gives a little wave and just goes, "We should have listened to you. I'm sorry."
I mean, it's fine. Nothing that bad happened. We're fine in the end.
I mean, but that doesn't change the fact that you were still right. And, I mean, you're from here. We probably should have just taken your word for it and gone in the morning.
It's fine. Now, everyone, I think will be more careful at the city, which is good.
Mina just kind of stands awkwardly in that, like, sort of kind of older sibling way, where, like, they're not that different in age, but she's still a little older, so she feels a little odd. But she just kind of gives a little bit of, like, a shoulder pat and is like, "I'm sorry, regardless." And then she just kind of awkwardly turns around and goes back to her room.
I close the door and cry, trying to finish my ritual through the tears.
Pobrecito.
These past few days have been so exhausting.
Okay. Well, so, night night comes and night goes, and you guys are on your third 10-day. Did I count the first day as one of the 10 days? In 10 days.
Is it-
I believe so.
Yes. Well, we'll count it. So you guys are on your third of the 10 days before the festival. Is there anything you guys would particularly like to do today?
Well, of course, Novacrit's gonna get his pocket bugle and play Revelry, so I'll wake everyone up at, I don't know, what time did I wake everybody up last time?
I believe like
7.
7. Yep,
Um,
I'll do it again.
Gray,
I'm not
is
gonna do
there port or a river running through the city that would be like easily accessible to us?
Yes. Just to give you guys an idea, you guys are at Alcatran, which is right here.
Yeah, it's like a port city, right?
It is the capital city. It is the biggest port city.
Hang on. Let me attempt to pull up the Twitch without crashing my internet.
You can pull it up on Discord.
map.
The chosen map that I have. It's right across the water from Rasalantar.
Gotcha.
Basically, the city also goes out. The city is mostly located on that little peninsula, but it's really hard for me to like pinpoint that. So, this is a very big map, or like It's not a small continent. It's a rather large continent. And holy crap, I think I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Nope, it went
Do
away.
it.
You're welcome.
Well, Dendrick, waking up as early as he does, he's going to go for a morning walk and let whatever caretakers at the church know that he will not be there for breakfast and that he will take care of his own.
Okie doke.
And I'm going to go to the port and just hang out on one of the docks.
All right. Let's turn up that shore sounds. Ah, yes. Beautiful, gorgeous. Is there anything you particularly do at the shore?
I'm kind of looking for any ships that just got in or just about to head out.
There are quite a few. Like I said, this is the largest port town, and it is a central trade hub of Midvale.
Do I see anybody that's about to get on the ship that looks like they're nervous or afraid?
High or low?
We'll go low.
Okay. Yeah, you see what looks to be a younger sailor, kind of like, he's not pacing, but like, he's walking towards the ship and then he turns around like, oh wait, I forgot, this, and he like, kind of walks back and like goes through his pack and goes back to the ship and stops and checks his pack once more, and he very nervous.
I'm gonna walk up to him and kind of like not get in his way as he's pacing, but try to catch his eye.
He just kind of looks up and gives you not a weary smile, but a nervous like, I know exactly what I'm doing kind of smile.
Dendrick's gonna reach into his bag and kind of fumble around for a second before pulling out a silver coin. And he's gonna go to hand it over to the sailor.
Oh.
And as it's in the as he's putting it into the sailor's hand, he looks him in the eye and goes, "To remember home. sometimes the waves are just a way to get back to it.
He smiles a bit and he takes the coin and he puts it in a breast pocket, not his
I was
other
going to say,
pockets.
I'm going to use magical tinkering
Mhm.
to make the object, the coin, emit a faint, very faint smell of like baking bread.
He notices this as he puts it in his pocket and he just kind of smiles and he says, Who are you?"
No one important. I just know how hard it can be to go away for a while. So I'll give you that if you promise when you get home you spend it on food that you know you'll enjoy.
He just kind of nods and he looks down at his pocket, a little misty-eyed, as he's like, but this is embarrassing to him that it's a child giving him a pep talk.
I'm Dendrick's trying to do his best not to come off as condescending, just comforting.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's working, and that's why it's like making him a little misty-eyed.
The sailor looks up and Dendrick's just gone. The sailor met a ghost.
Oh shit!
This is a wild.
I was gonna say I just want to, as soon as he looks back down to his pocket, I'm gonna like squeeze his arm through, put the hood of my cloak on, and just continue walking around.
He just kind of looks back and takes a deep breath and more boldly than before walks to his ship.
And ever since that day, there have been rumors spread about the spirit of the docks.
Yeah, right?
Visits young sailors in need.
Aw. In the form of a child. But yeah. So, that's very nice. Is there anything else you do while at the docks?
I'd probably be looking for like. Obviously, I'm gonna try to find and or make my own breakfast. Maybe try to catch a fish or something.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm just looking for spare metal parts. Maybe some good hardwood that I can carve later. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception for
Ooh, okay.
random bits and pieces.
Swear to God, if I roll another 14, I'm gonna use a digital roller. It's not a. Okay. It's a 13, and then perception. You said?
Yeah.
That'll be 17 total.
Okie doke. You go ahead and let's see. What can I throw on the docks for you with that roll? Yeah, you find like just stuff that's washed ashore, stuff that's broken off of like barrels and other things. Nothing too crazy, just like spare stuff. You find a lot of sea glass.
Ooh, I like sea glass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take, if I can find one that's almost, like river stones, that size.
Yeah.
Or that specific shape. I'm gonna try to find one of those and grab hold of it.
Yeah.
Put it in my pocket. Separate from the other junk I'm collecting.
Yeah, as this is not modern day, there's not a lot of like green sea glass or too much blue, but there is like, clear and hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
I muted Discord instead of unmuting my,
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm a
Right.
fool. Also, thank you, Crimson Raven. I'll
You're
put a
welcome.
little ta-da. Yay.
That's one of my friends.
Oh, hey, yo. Thank you.
Bing bong.
But yes, so we left off with Dendrick walking along the shore looking for things, and you found some sea glass.
Yeah.
And metal
If there's any,
pieces.
like, yeah, small stuff, like even if it's slightly rusty nails and things, I can pick it up because I know I can still use it. So
Mhm. Yeah. Easy enough. So, do you interact with anyone else?
I'm gonna try to avoid interacting with anything else, and just if I see somebody struggling, I'll offer help. But other than that, I'm just trying to make my way back to the church.
Yeah. And for the rest of you guys, you are awoken by the pocket bugle, or not, depending. And you head down to breakfast, I assume.
Another panic attack, but a shorter one this time.
Oh,
I'm already down doing my daily ritual of murdering animals.
Ah, yes. I forgot.
And a
And
mole.
it's even more upsetting to me this time because I have to now. It's just reminding me of how I fully cast spells on people last night.
Valid. Side each. But yes. Okay. So, you guys, like I said, attend breakfast. There's eggs and other things. Today's main dish is Eggs Benedict. Poached egg with hollandaise sauce. Served on English muffins. Eggies.
Eggy. I feel like we're just gonna have a very quiet breakfast.
Yeah.
No. Like, halfway through it, I'm just gonna, do you guys know who's doing that horn thing in the mornings?
I'm playing
Look
the
at
pocket
them.
bugle.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you gonna do that every day?
Well, everybody needs to be up by 7, so I just kind of do it. It's like it's second nature to me at this point. Do you want me to stop?
Please.
All right.
I'm not the best with loud noises. They scare me a lot.
All right. No, I'll stop. Don't you worry. You have my word.
Thank you. Goes back to eating.
But yes, a quiet breakfast, and Dendrick is not there.
I think I was probably up and about when Dedrick was leaving, so I probably know.
Don't know where he went, just know he went.
Yeah, he just said he was going on a walk.
Well, if I would have came across you, I would have told you I'm headed down to the docks and I'll be back after breakfast.
But yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about with Dendrick. Yes, you are able to fish off of the docks and catch just random little things. Some of them are too small to eat, but eventually you do catch something that is edible. That is large enough to eat and also consumable, as opposed to like random little crap.
Catch a freaking garfish, and you're just like, ew.
Ugh.
I bet there's good crab fishing at the docks.
No, but you can probably dig for mussels.
Crab fishing is a pretty common thing at docks.
Fishing for crabs? No.
Yeah,
You
you put like little basket
Yeah.
things in.
You throw a
the
box. Yeah.
yeah. It's not. I don't call that fishing. I call that like
Trapping.
yeah. You
Yeah.
trap
water.
crabs.
You have to pull them up at the right time, or else you're just not gonna get them.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a trap because they're trapped in
Well,
it.
you can have like a
Yeah.
full trap, but you can also fish for crabs with like a little basket thing made of rope. So you put it down, and then it goes like flat on the bottom, and then when you pull it up, it comes up and traps.
Okay.
Funky.
Yeah.
Weird. It's time to get funky. But yeah, so you're able to find things to consume.
Munch on.
Munch, munch, munch.
It seems a thunderstorm is rolling in real life, so if you hear that through my mic, I apologize.
Ah, we'll just make it canon.
Yo.
You guys notice how like it was pretty nice weather yesterday, but all of a sudden,
There's real big clouds.
But yeah, so breakfast comes and goes, and you guys have the rest of your day to yourselves.
Saying backstage how difficult it is to speak.
same.
Same.
Damn. Difficult to
Damn.
something backstage.
Oh boy. So remember like a minute ago when I said that there was apparently a thunderstorm coming through? I actually just got a severe thunderstorm warning. So
Yo.
Nice.
who
You-
knows?
Those are
I
really
might
the
go
best.
yeah, I might go offline if it's bad enough.
Okay.
We'll see.
Hoping and praying you don't.
If that
That would
happens,
suck.
we'll go ahead and end the session there. If Mina does like disconnect because of
Things.
blackout or
But
whatever.
It should be fine. but-
Yeah. No, I assume so, but it's also like we've got an hour left,
Yeah.
and I'm still a little exhausted from the past couple weeks, so I was thinking about ending the session early, but that's why I'm like, oh well, we'll see where this goes.
Alright.
But if Mina disconnects, it's a sign from the gods. But yeah, so as I said, breakfast comes and goes, and what do you all decide to do?
I believe our
Nothing.
plan for today was to go to the market, but if it's raining, we might want to put that off.
Yeah, you have plenty of days.
Is it raining?
Yep, canon.
Oh.
Do any of
Okay.
us have money?
Remember it was chance of showers at night last night.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So it rolled in a not a storm rolled in, but a drizzly wet sort of thing. Showers rolled in. There you go.
Do any of us have actual money that would make our trip to the market anything other than window shopping?
I have a
Nope.
little money. I mean, as long as we're not going into extremely expensive stores, I certainly have enough to buy everyday items.
No, only Gucci for Chosen.
We'll be kicked out of any store that isn't highbrow.
I've actually made a whole lot of brand deals, so I can't be seen wearing anything else.
How very chosen of you.
Thank you.
I could try that thing that I was going to try with the catnip smell. If we want to attract some cats to this church.
Can we? Can you?
But
I mean,
you're
I
gonna
don't-
drag the cats through the watery streets.
If they need somewhere to be, they probably won't leave for the smell of catnip if they have to go through the rain, but if they need somewhere to go that isn't the rain, they'll probably come to the smell of catnip. Which, through prestidigitation, I could maybe make that smell because you're allowed to create smells.
I tagged myself in.
Have you ever smelled
And also,
catnip?
with
Have I ever smelled
prestidigitation,
catnip?
you can just make the cats dry.
That's
Yes,
fair.
that's true.
But the cats don't know that.
You can make them dry for literally half a second until the spell is finished, which is instantaneous.
Well, no,
We cast it after they come inside. Idiot.
But I think with prestidigitation, like that would be, would that be considered unsoiling a creature to dry it off?
Yeah.
I consider it.
Like, I don't think when you use prestidigitation to clean yourself, it just, you get like 1 second of being clean and then you're no longer
Yeah.
clean anymore. So like, I think I could dry them off.
Yeah. What I was getting at is, are we planning to do anything here that is not off-screen worthy?
Fair.
As you guys are figuring out what to do, you hear a
Look.
as you see someone standing there from a church. Let's see, which church do I think would be good? From the Church of Hestavina. They say, sorry to bother you all, but your presence has been requested.
Oh.
Where?
Anywhere is fine, but you need to be measured for festival reasons.
Like, measured as in tested, or measured how?
Literally. Clothing.
Oh. Okay, I guess then that's what we're doing today, then.
Would you prefer to Let's
Yes,
try
I
that
would.
again. Would you prefer to have it here or at the Church of Hestavina? We do have tailors on hand, just outside. If you would like to do so in the comfort of your room.
It is raining.
Yeah, I suppose, given the choice between traveling and not traveling, I guess staying would probably be a nicer.
Wonderful. Please go to your rooms and, they look at, Mina. Remove all unnecessary clothing. Taylor will be with you. Each of you.
Mina just gulps.
Have I like already done this in the week that I've been alone?
No. They wanted to see what all the Chosen would look like and make a plan. They probably have your measurements from your last uniform, but they still want to take new ones just in case you've grown.
In a week?
You didn't get your new uniform a week ago. Like, I'm saying,
I had a uniform before this?
yeah, when you were going to school at the fucking Church of Knowledge.
Dang.
You had like a little outfit.
Schoolboy's outfit. Did I have like one of the cute little sailor hat things?
That's exactly what I was thinking, yes.
I love that hat.
But yeah, so you all are able to retire to your rooms and be measured for your question mark, question mark, question mark. They are not giving you any information.
Dendrick's still not here, right?
I believe Dendrick's back, because Dendrick said he'd be back after breakfast. It also makes sense.
If it's after breakfast, I probably would have wandered in at some point, slightly rain soaked.
You were wearing a hooded cloak. You're fine.
Not that it bothers me. I don't mind the rain.
You were from a port town, after all. Port towns tend to rain a little bit more often. Or at least be a little bit more, you know, misty, wet.
I consider offering to dry Dendrick off, but then don't.
Yep. So you guys all go back and you're measured. They just take your general measurements, shoulder width, waist, inseam, stuff like that.
Important clothing ones.
I can't help but notice that your measurement types have expanded from last campaign to this one since you've watched Dressed Up Darling.
Listen, no, I actually I had to take a bunch of measurements for my friend who I was making a dress for. But yes, also Dress Up Darling keeps that fresh in my mind.
Is shirt considered necessary clothing, or does that need to be taken off?
No, like when they say unnecessary clothing, they mean like random belts, like cloaks, stuff like that. Like but wearing your
3 layers of 4 cloaks and a jacket.
Like your t-shirt and your pants are fine.
Just making sure.
Or shorts, whatever you wear. They just need to be able to measure you. They take each of your heights, stuff like that too. But yeah. So this takes up a bit of time. And they do measure they measure Bimp's arms just so that they can get like sleeve length in case they need it.
Only Bimp's arms, no one else's arms?
No, they do, but I'm just saying, like, they measure both of Bimp's arms, not just the...
Bimp's arm...
Does Crabbo get measured?
You know what? Yes, Crabbo gets measured.
No, fuck the crab.
Fuck you!
How dare you? Go ahead and give him a bonk.
Wait, don't waste your channel points. Don't waste your channel points. We have a
goal.
No.
We have a goal here.
You got multiple.
I can't believe this. This is an abuse of power.
It really is.
Bimp's a
feeling
mod.
abused.
Bimp's a mod.
Yeah, it's an abuse of power.
A sanctioned abuse of power.
The top boss can abuse their power.
Oh.
Alki, why?
Alki, no. I currently during D&D specifically, my channel point redeems for blurps are off just because I don't want like there to be a very intense moment and then us to hear a random bonk or crab because I will start laughing, and while my players may not be able to hear it, I will be completely broken. But no, I'm sorry you wasted the channel points. But
Correct.
totally worth it for this. I don't know where
you
to
got
put
it
that.
in spirit.
Yeah, you got it in spirit. Hello, Griffin Kitty. Griffin Kitty, do you stream? You know, just in case, let's shout out Griffin
Okay,
Kitty.
you're
Anyways,
DMing.
I know. Okay.
I don't want to be distracted by things like that. Immediately gets distracted by something completely different.
Yeah, I gotta make sure. I got a first time chatter in here, you know? I
Think I'm after.
Yes, that's fair. Anyways, so you guys are all measured up for for part of the day. It takes place after breakfast and it goes just to about noon. So you know, that's the beginning half of your day.
I can't believe I tried to help you along by giving us a day that we could skip, and you were.
Hey, it needed to get done at some point, and now you can skip the rest of the day.
Do we
You'll
do
just go
2
and
truths
be
and a lie
gloomy.
that night?
Boy.
That's up to you guys. If you guys would like, we've got an hour left, and you guys will have time after the festival as well. If you guys would like to do stuff and wait for Spirit to come back. That's up to you.
Is the festival tomorrow, or was it on the 10th day?
7 days.
It's 7 more
so-
days, but you
We're
guys can
skipping so many days.
Just to give you guys a list of things you can do. You can visit your churches. You have yet to visit the Church of Gariku.
And
We have visited a
Celestia.
lot of the churches.
And the Church of Celestia. But
the only churches we visited are the 2 with libraries.
yeah.
And the one that we
Fucking
live at.
nerds.
But you guys can visit more of your churches. You can the reason I mentioned the Church of Gariku is because they literally, like, the elite guard from the church helped you guys out last night.
Well, also fuck Gariku. That guy's an asshole. Not the abbot is, not
Wow,
Gariku.
Gariku. That's pretty
He's
sacrilegious.
probably a dick too. Let's be honest.
He's not an asshole. He's just extremely intense.
And an asshole.
Who is he mean to?
I don't know.
Asshole.
War usually means somebody's gonna die, so like he's pretty chill about death, but like not in like.
There's
the
a literal
ceremonial
god of
way.
death.
Yeah, I know. But
That's
like,
different.
Yeah.
There's a god of chaos and disaster.
Okay.
A necessary god.
All
We can
right.
go over this.
Let me finish listing off what you guys can do. You guys can visit the churches. You can continue studying at the libraries. You can go visit the market on a day that's not raining. You guys can hang out, or you can just kind of prepare and stuff for the festival as well. You guys don't really have a lot of money. You guys can ask questions about the festival and figure out like what exactly the plan is for that. Because as it is, all you guys know is that there is a festival. But as you guys continue, I'll hold off on that actually. But there's plenty of things for you guys to do, and we don't need to roleplay all of them. I know any conversations with abbots and abbesses should be roleplayed, but personally, I would like to save that until I can, like, mentally be there a little bit more. Or if you guys would like, because Spirit isn't here, we can always end an hour early, if that's what you guys want to do. Because Spirit said next week would be a better time for them. So I will leave that choice up to you. if you guys want to figure out what you want to do. I prefer less abbots and abbesses right now. But that's not to say that I can't or won't do it. I just prefer not.
I
My
think
vote's
we
on end.
save. Yeah, I think we save Two Truths and a Lie for a different day when spirits.
Yeah, when we've got everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can't talk to abbots and abbesses. There's not really much else to do.
I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
helping everyone do whatever they need to get done.
Do we want to learn about the festival, or do you think it would be prudent to wait for Spirit to be here for that as well?
Yeah, to the second part, no, Pimp knows what a festival is. But we should wait to learn about it if others want to learn about it, to tell Spirit is back.
Okay.
I do agree with that.
All right. It sounds like it's a good time to end an hour early. We're going to go into post game. So we'll be here for another 30 minutes. And then we will raid out. So in 30 minutes we will raid out. And let's go to post game. And let me close the stream. Yeah. It was a good session today. A little lull. I like it. We got another day down.
Needs to be jam packed.
Yeah. Big stretch. But how did you
Don't
guys?
make me redeem a posture.
I just stretched.
Yeah, that was just a posture check. It would be wasted.
No, because then they'd actually have to sit up straight.
I am sitting up straight now.
You can redeem it. I'll just reject it.
Oof. Why
Oh.
you hurt me this way, Harry?
This is an abuse of power.
I've had like 3 light flickers in the last like
Hydrate.
5-ish minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the call for now, just so that I can turn off my computer, so that
Yeah.
hopefully it doesn't like
Short
crash
something out,
and
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll probably still be like engaging with stuff. I might get on the call on my phone, but regardless, I'm gonna leave the call for now. So
You're fine.
Yes, please don't die.
yeah. Well, I'll be fine. I'm just worried about my computer right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Go ahead.
either way.
Get shoot.
Good night,
Go.
everybody.
Go.
Night
Good game. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys actually redeemed your in-game bronze. That was nice.
Ooh,
On a cat.
To pet a cat.
worth it.
Worth
The
it.
cat was a horrible
Most D&D thing ever.
person.
Terrible being. Yeah.
Fuck the cat, but it was still worth it to pet a cat.
Oh yeah. Oh
If
my
you
god.
don't redeem another one in the future to pet like a lion or something, I will stab you.
To find a cat. Find a lion.
Gregory
We're
the
chosen.
Destroyer is an ass. I love it so much.
I felt so bad for Mina. It's just insulting the hell out of Mina, and I'm like, he doesn't like that.
I'm so sorry, but like also
No, you're not.
also it was hilarious. Ugh.
I think my dude Enten just really likes the Church of Garriku.
You just want to get laid. You just want to like.
He's 11. He just wants to have a friend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you have 7 people here who want to be your friends. 6.
You
and a
guys are
half.
all
Goodness.
obligated to be my friends.
No, we're not.
We're
Dendrick
obligated to
hates
work
us.
together.
It feels like Dendrick hates us all. He never hangs out with us. He's definitely not obligated to be our friend.
Yeah, we're
Dendrick's
obligated
just
to
an
work
introvert.
together.
Everybody. I feel like everybody's an introvert, but everybody still says like yes to hanging out. I don't know if you're like I'm misinterpreting the actions, but I feel like Dendrick's going for more like a strictly business, we're co-workers vibe, at least.
I feel like Dendrick was just going for a this is a bad idea to go out at night. I don't want to do that.
I thought Dendrick was like mostly saying like cats aren't gonna like
Oh,
want to hang out
gosh.
with you.
That too, which I also agreed with, that it wasn't a great idea to just go looking for stray cats.
Wait, I
We
was
were
told
fine until you intimidated them.
That
I
we
was
were
told
not.
something about Gregory art, Crimson Raven. What?
Oh,
Gregory
does
the
not need art.
yes, he does.
Speaking of art, we have a command art credit
I guess it's better than getting some
for
Abercrombie art in here.
we have some art done by Doodle Caboodle on Instagram, or not on Instagram, but from Doodle Caboodle, who is on Instagram, for two of our player characters, Bimp and Enton. If you would like to see those arts, I've shown them in past sessions. Oh no. No.
What? No, we got no art.
Yeah. Oh. Cries.
Ooh. Maybe I should get my character done.
Yeah.
Please.
I think that would be very fun, and I really like Doodle Caboodle's style because captures the like childlike features very well. And they seem really cool. I'm gonna at Mina. Where the art bish. But Gregory the Destroyer, for anyone who wasn't watching at that point, is an asshole orange tabby who insulted some party members.
It was really just the one party member, though.
Yeah, there was gonna be more, like, if you guys stayed longer, but I rolled for miscreants, and there was some miscreants.
I can't believe I couldn't intimidate them with a 22.
They rolled a nat 20.
I'm outraged.
Nat 20 what?
Die mad. A nat 20 insight, because that's how you counteract intimidation.
Oh.
At least that's what I say.
Wisdom. They have 14 plus wisdom. I'm outraged. I didn't realize thugs were so wise.
Oh, I
They
love
see me
Greg the Destroyer.
rolling.
I love him.
They hate him.
Amazing. Thank you, Crimson Raven.
Just a little guy.
Just a happy little guy. Look at him. Look at that face.
I love it.
I was uncomfortable with Gregory the Destroyer before we knew anything about it.
God, even the T is capitalized in his name.
I love it.
Yeah, 'cause it is the Destroyer.
Yes. Not the. There's a certain commanding vibe that he gives off.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Gregory the Destroyer.
I hate you.
But yeah, he's quite a character, and I actually, despite him being a jerk, I quite enjoyed that little scene of like,
and we're never gonna see him again.
Oh, absolutely not. It's so
I
rude.
hate how I have to respect Aaron now.
Oh, because he put himself in danger for you guys. You don't have to respect him just because of that. Like, he literally said he was obligated to.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Just because he says that doesn't mean we think it's true.
That's fair. Ow, my shoulder. Oh my god. Let me see who's online really quick. On
I am.
Twitch. I'm just double checking. No, my friend stopped streaming. Cry. I had my friend Little Stinky Cheeks is like my favorite. Because like, come on now. That's a great name.
Not really.
I am offended.
Okay.
Are you gonna say die mad?
No.
Okay. I know.
Good. Don't.
Little Stinky Cheeks is Pam.
Yes, I know.
I love it. But yeah.
Wintry Crystal's online.
What?
Wintry Crystal.
I was thinking about Lithadora. He's a weird person that I love because he what is it? He role plays as a wizard in a castle and just kind of chills and like makes potions and shit like that. It's really cool. Like I feel like that is like kind of what a D&D stream should like lead into, in my personal opinion.
Maybe you in real life being a wizard in a castle?
No,
Witch,
Gray is a bog
actually.
witch, okay?
Bog Goblin, who is a witch.
Yeah.
Bog goblin witch, yes.
But it was a pretty chill day today. I quite enjoyed it. I hope everyone who hopped in mid-session. Oh, there's a YouTube for anyone who would like to catch up. All of Chosen is gonna be put on YouTube. And I will also be streaming the Stanley Parable very soon. I have never played the game. I have never heard anything about the game. I just know it's walking simulator, and I'm gonna figure it out from there.
You've never heard anything about Stanley Parable?
No, one of my employees was like, "Oh my god, this game! I'm so happy the deluxe is coming out." And I just wrote like a college thesis about, not thesis, but like a whole thing about it in college. In like one of his classes, because he's a nerd. It was Jet, by the way.
Yes, I know. I am fully aware.
And so he was like, "You got to play this game," and I was like, "Okay, cool. I want to know 0 going in. If it's that much of a cool game to you, I want to know 0, especially since the achievements are so weird."
I cannot believe you've made it this long without hearing about it at all.
Great. This is the game. Remember when I was deployed where I said, "Hey, I needed to download a game so I can get an achievement?" And you were like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't played the game for 5 years or something. I need to download it so I can get the achievement." Yeah, that's Stanley Parable.
Yeah, that's one of the strange achievements. And then also play for the entirety of a Tuesday is another one that you can get.
The deluxe edition added an achievement where you don't play the game for 10 years.
Yes.
Go touch
I
some
will
grass.
achieve that in 2020 or 2032.
Valid. But yeah, so I'm curious, and apparently it's really interesting, and they added new stuff and made it cool. And I don't know, I'm gonna play it. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's the plan. And I'm gonna be uploading that to YouTube as well, so that my employee, if he does not catch the VODs or the streams, that he can watch me play this confusion of a game.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm scared.
I haven't played it. I've seen a playthrough of it.
Valid. Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people have said, is that, like, oh, you've never watched, like, Let's Plays of it? And I was like, no, I just don't really watch a lot of YouTube, like, if I'm being honest. I don't, like, before Twitch, I didn't really watch, like, that many, like, people doing things. Like, occasionally I would, like, you know, like, your classic, like, let's watch Markiplier play this game that I'm actually interested in, or, like, random people that are, like, you know, super high up there, because I was like, fuck it, you know, they're popular for a reason. But usually just, like, a lot of, like, YouTube personalities, like, were just a little bit too bright, loud for me.
Too much.
Too much. Made my little past Gray was more of an introvert than I am now. And so I would very much so, like, take a break from that and then go watch anime, because I'm a weeb.
That weeb.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. But yeah, so the Stanley Parable coming soon. TM. And I will have more time to stream, so we'll keep an eye out for that. For all of my players who want me to wear garb, go watch.
What
my
are we
other
at, by the
streams.
way? What do people have points wise?
Gray has said we're not allowed to pool, so if anyone's at 25k, you can redeem it, but I doubt that.
I might get to 25k by the end of this campaign.
Gray, what happens if we all redeem our 25k in the same stream?
Then that's really pointless. Like, I'll go, like, I'm gonna go full garb either way. Like,
I think that's
It's just
baloney that you're.
A bunch of streams in a row that have garb.
oh god, you want
I
to
think you
break
just
my
have to
back?
go, like, even harder on
Or
it.
here's what we do. Gray, see, you can reject things. You can just say, I'll accept one of these, and then reject all of the other ones.
That's fair.
And then it'll refund
If
their points.
6 people do it, you get to roll a d6 to see who gets accepted.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. That sounds like a fair thing.
Or just the first one who does it.
Yeah.
Hey, does everyone want to hear a fun / not so fun fact?
I don't know. Do we on stream?
It is slightly not safe for work, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's just history.
Okay. Go on.
In ancient Rome, they would carve dicks, like cartoon-style dicks, into the concrete, with it pointing to where the closest brothel is,
Oh my god.
That's what we need in
like
modern day.
into the stonework.
That's hilarious.
That's what the world
I just think that that's ultimate. Some dude's going, damn, I could really use a lay right now. Looks down. Ah, yes, dick.
That way. All right. I think.
Follow the red dick road.
Oh god. Okay. I think we're good on post game. Do you guys all agree?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into ending, and we're gonna raid out. And let me see. Can I do the thing?
Remember to stick around for the raids. You can get channel points to make raid DM and funny outfits.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have enough to make Gray dress up as Pikachu right now.
Oh my god.
Or Eevee.
Or Eevee, because they're the same. If I get another Kirigumi, I'm gonna make it the same price.
I will
We
buy
already
you
had
another one.
Eevee.
I was thinking about getting a Mimikyu one. Because
Squirtle.
Squirtle's fine. Whatever. If I don't
Pikachu's
buy it,
basically Pikachu.
if I don't buy it, then I don't care. But if I buy it, it's going to be a ghost Pokemon of some sort. Or Snorlax. Oh, Snorlax. Okay, anyways. With that, good night. Everyone say good night.
Night.
Night night.